So I've grew up around the sale barn all my life, literally. I remember in second grade, which would have been 1972, my parents were partners on the sale barn, and they even let us kids work down there. We used to chase pigs out of the sale ring, little baby pigs, and into the, after they were sold, pens. And sometimes these little pigs would crawl out because they were small, they could crawl out of anything. They would crawl all over the place. We would get money to go chase them down and catch them and put them back in the pens. My grandpa used to work there for my dad. He was really old. So when I got a little older, they put me on a horse out back and let me chase cattle around with my horse. Until one time a bull got underneath my horse, picked my horse up, almost laid my horse down on top of me and put me back down. They decided it was too dangerous back there for horses, so then I couldn't ride my horse back there anymore. That was about 1976 when I was a sixth grader when I about got killed. Anyways, so I've been in this all my life. The only thing I can think of is growing up working there for my dad. He bought the sale barn from his partner in about 1979 maybe. So it was just a family-owned business of our family. My brothers used to work there. In fact, my brothers then bought into the sale barn with my dad, not me, because I was too young, but they partnered with my dad on the sale barn. I'm going to guess about 1981, and they were his partner for a year or so. It got too tough to work with each other because everybody wanted to be the boss and nobody wanted to be the peon. So my brother went and bought another sale barn, and my other brother decided to just stick with his business of agriculture spraying. I graduated in 1982, went to college, and would still drive back on the weekends to work at the sale barn for my dad because he would always beg me because I was pretty good at it probably, as far as sorting cattle and making sure the sale barn went smooth and getting the cattle up to the ring and so forth. I guess I grew up around it, so you know what I was doing. So when I was going to college from 1982 to 1986, I continued to drive home on the weekends a lot and work at the sale barn. Then, when I graduated from college, I decided to go get a job, and I worked at a bank, Farm Credit Bank in Garden City for 2.5 years. And even then, I would drive home sometimes a lot on the weekends and work for my dad then, helping him out at the sale barn. And then I'm going to guess it was about, I was there for 2.5 years, so about 1988, the fall of 88, 89, whatever it was. He begged me to come home and work full-time for him, so I did. And we got along pretty good for a couple of years, and I decided I either wanted to go back to banking or own the sale barn myself. And in 1992, he sold the sale barn to me, and I've owned it ever since. So it's been, how long is that, Kenzie? 20-some years? 25 years almost? This will be my 25th year almost of owning the sale barn. Just my family owns the sale barn, and I'm sure my kids have some experiences they could tell you about. It's been a great business. It's one of those businesses that you're married to, thanks to these cellular phones. Everybody calls your phone and asks you questions anytime during the day or night. They will call, which is good. But I am married to my business. It's 24/7. That's the way it is. You are your own boss. You respond to your boss, who is you. Can't blame anything on anybody but yourself. So anyways, it's been in my family, and my wife is definitely my partner big time. She's a hard worker, and she's the bookkeeper, and she does just about anything you could imagine at the sale barn. So it's a big time family business. However, I am in the same position as my dad. I'm getting old enough that I've made a lot of money from the sale barn to put my kids through college almost. I got 2 more to go. I'm about ready to say somebody else can have this and be married to this. I'm not for sure who and when and yet. So that's my bottom line to this date. Anything else you want to know, Kenzie?
What's your favorite memory of the sale barn?
Chasing pigs when I was a little kid.
Really?
Yeah. And when it was my family business, how my kids would have Christmas. We always did a Christmas thing before our last sale, before Christmas. We would invite our customers to come to the sale barn, and my kids would sing for my customers and maybe even put on a play of Christmas. So it's been good. It's a good moneymaker, but it's hard work. You're always out in the elements, and you're always talking to people. Like anywhere you go, if you run into somebody, I don't care where it's at. If it's at a restaurant, at a wedding, no matter what, guess what they want to talk about? Cattle and the sale barn. Sometimes it'd be nice to have a life other than cattle and the sale barn, but it's okay. It's good. What else, Kinsey?
How long has the sale barn been in Oakley?
Let's put it this way. The old part of the sale barn used to go right next to the railroad tracks from the old days when they actually used to ship cattle with railroad cars.
Really?
So
I didn't know that.
I think the Oakley sale barn was built about 19, like I'm gonna guess 19, late 30s or early 40s. That's when it was built. They used to ship a lot of cattle on the railway. Isn't that amazing?
It is.
We used to have those pens when I was growing up. They used to be way over by the elevator. They were called the stockyards because you would load them onto the trains and you would send a lot of your cattle to the Kansas City stockyards. Pretty amazing stuff, no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the daughter of Kyle and Barb Himmer, and our grandpa used to own the sale barn, and then my dad bought it from him when I was born, so 23 years ago. And now it's a family operation, and my favorite memory of the sale barn would probably be when we were little kids playing at the sale barn, and we would pretend to play sale barn while we were at the sale barn. So we made a game out of it, and we all pretended like we had cows and horses to sell.
Hello, everybody. I'm the voice from Oakley Livestock. I'm Barb Hemmert from Oakley Livestock Commission Company, one of the owners and operators here. My husband and I have had the sale barn for 23 years. We've raised our family here. They've learned to chase cattle. We took over when our oldest daughter was 18 months and we were expecting our second daughter. So we've just more or less raised the kids here, which has been a good life. They've learned to work hard. They've learned about perseverance and determination to just get the job done. I personally, the sale barn was not my career choice. I used to teach school, but this has allowed me to raise the kids at the sale barn while I'm working and getting the things done that I need to do. So it's been fun. It's exciting when trailers pull in with cattle to sale, and it's always fun to have the bigger sales. The smaller sales are okay, but the bigger sales get pretty intense, but that's all right because we just kind of dig down deep and get some adversity somewhere to make it through the long, hard days, which are sometimes from 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. the next morning.
Pretty. Do you like that your parents own the sale barn?
Yeah, because I get money.
Colt, what's your favorite memory of the sale barn?
Jumping on hay bales. My parents own the sale barn, and I love the sale barn because it's really friendly.